One of the things you talk about often is Russia. It comes up a lot in the letters, and you speak about it. What do you feel is the real issue with Russia, both then and now?
Well, a Catholic's main interest in Russia is the Fatima, is the apparitions of Fatima in 1917, following which, I think the second secret it is, where Our Lady says, unless Russia is consecrated to my Immaculate Heart, the world is going to have to suffer a great deal. Russia will spread its errors everywhere, and the Pope will have a great deal to suffer, and so on. The famous second part of the Secret of Fatima. That's the great interest, and what we can now observe is apparently a very considerable religious revival in Russia. One expression for Russia is Holy Russia. The Russian people have a sense of God and a sense of something, a sense of a messianic mission. The Russians call Moscow the third Rome. There was the first Rome, and then there was Constantinople, and now Constantinople was the successor of Rome, and Moscow is the successor of Constantinople. So the Russians have a real religious dimension and a real sense of a mission of Russia. And this religious dimension showed even in communism, because communism was for the Russians a worldwide crusade to spread the religion of godlessness, the religion of materialism, of messianic materialism. Communism is a messianic materialism, and that's why the Russians picked it up and ran with it all over the world, and why the errors of communism are still triumphing all over the world. But the interesting thing is that in Russia itself now, after the terrible sufferings for 70 years that they had with communism, they are now turning back to God. I hear a figure, I don't know if it's accurate, a statistic that 70% of the Russian people are now going to church again, or going to the Orthodox Mass.
So a revival in Russia.
Yes, and this surely corresponds to what Our Lady says about the consecration of Russia to her Immaculate Heart, which will cause the conversion of Russia. She refers to the conversion of Russia, and everything indicates now that conversion is being prepared.
But you don't think the conversion has been done?
No. Well, I don't think the consecration has yet been done, nor apparently does Benedict XVI think so. Otherwise he wouldn't be, as we hear, asking the Patriarch of Moscow whether he would mind if Benedict XVI consecrated Russia to her Immaculate Heart. So I don't think Benedict XVI thinks that the consecration has properly been done. I don't think the consecration has been done, and because of that, I don't think the conversion has yet happened. I think the signs are that the conversion is now being prepared, but I don't think it's yet happened.